Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven and thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this cool card, and this is using the Creative Craft products, and this is their Tower Fold A2 collectibles die set, and I believe they have 50% off Creative Craft products at the moment, so it's worth checking that out. So we're going to be using that die set. I'm also using a paper pad from Daisy May Designs. I don't think this is available anymore, but you could use any stamps or paper that you want. So this is the Simple Stripes paper pad. And then I'm using an old magazine from Creative Stamping. This is issue 92. Now you can't get this on Craft Stash, but I have had a look on Craft World, and I believe you can still get this, but the stamps are digital, so you can print them off and then colour them in. So obviously you wouldn't be able to stamp your images onto your card, but you could cut the images out and just stick them on that way. So I will link the magazine and that down below, as well as all the other products that I'm using in today's video. I'm also using Creative Craft alcohol markers. So let's get assembling this card. So this one here is for my dad, and the one I'm making today is a rugby themed, and that one is for my father-in-law. So I've cut everything already. So I've cut my main part of the card out, and that is using this die here. So just cut that out once. You could double this up. I do have a tutorial for that, which I will link down below. I think I used that for when I did my samples for this collection, but today I'm just doing it like this. Okay, so you're going to cut out some white card using this die here. Then you will need to die cut the matte layering for the center bits. So the first one I did in the pattern paper, and that is using the largest die of the 3 rectangles. So I die cut that out, and then I die cut the next one down in some white card, and this one is going to be for our stamping. So that will go in the middle there. And then I've just die cut my extra pieces here. So if you want to add the squares to all these sections here, then you'll need to die cut 12 of these little squares. Okay, then you're going to need 2 using this one, so they will go on there. Again, I've done all these in patterned paper, and then I've cut 4 of these to go here. So let's fold our card. What I'd recommend is just going over the score lines in your scoreboard, so then that way it will prevent it from, your cardstock from cracking. So we're going to fold that, and use your bone folder to give it a good press. So a valley fold and then a mountain fold. So it will look like that. Do the same for this side. Again, valley fold, mountain fold. So then it will look like this. Then you see here, you've got these cut lines here on each side. You want to push this inwards, so then it's like that. Okay, do the same for that side. and then just fold that in and then just burnish them with your bone folder. So now it will look like that. Do the same for this side, just push them in like so, and then fold that in and give that a good press. And there we go, and that is it. So if you wanted to do what I did in my sample, you would do that again, and then you would glue all this together, so then your card will look like that. Okay, so there's all different ways that you can do this. You could have your card this way or this way, it's entirely up to you, but we're going to do it this way. So now we are going to add our strips. So we'll have these two on either end, like so. Then you'll have the 4 smaller ones. They will go here and also on this inside section here and here. And then you've got the 12 little squares that will go in these areas here. Your patterned paper one will go here, but you don't want to stick the white piece down yet because we want to do some stamping. So I'm going to get all my pattern paper stuck down and then I'll be back. Okay, so there we go. You'll actually need 16 of the little squares, not 12. So that's that now added. So now we're going to do our stamping, and he was born in 49. So I stamped 49 on there, and then I'm going to stamp Dad on the trophy. So I've got the rack here. So I'm going to stamp that there, and then I'm going to stamp my trainers here. And I'm going to have the t-shirt hanging off one of these, and I might even put the bag there and a rugby ball behind it. So for that I'd have to do some masking. So first I need to stamp the trainers, and then I can mask them off and then stamp those other 2 images. But I'm going to stamp these 2 first, and I'm going to use Memento ink because I'm going to use the alcohol markers. Okay, so that's now that done, and then I've stamped the trainers onto some post-it note so it's sticky, and I'm going to place that over the top. And also when you cut your image out, you want it to be right up onto the line, so I'm going to place that on there. And you can reuse this sticky note as well, so keep it in your stamp set. Then I'm going to place my bag on there, and then place the rugby ball about there, so then I can stamp them up now. Reveal, then you just peel that off, and there we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour my images in, fussy cut these out, and then we can attach them to our card. Okay, so I've stuck all my images down. I've added the rugby ball here with some foam pad, and then I've added foam to the t-shirt and the scarf. I ended up stamping Dad on the trophy. So that's what it looks like, and then you can write a message on the back, and then here is the football one. So to colour in the images, I used the Creative Craft alcohol markers, so that is the numbers that I had used, and I did some shading with the grey marker pen, and then I used the colourless blender just to go over the harsh line on that grey, just to blend it out a bit so you won't notice. So there we go, guys. That is my cards using the Creative Craft Tower Fold A2 Collectibles die set. Like I said, currently filming this, they do have 50% off. Also, VIP members will get a further 10% off as well. As always, products will be listed down below, so go and check them out over on Craftstash. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please continue to support my channel by hitting that subscribe button. Until next time guys, take care. Bye.